Chad Brendel, Bearcat Journal here with James Tunstall. James, a little bit different this time around, a little bit more comfortable. You like you're feeling pretty good out there.
Oh, yeah, yes, sir. Just glad to be back for another year. I'm glad I had a chance to take advantage of that extra year. So just looking to keep the train going, honestly.
You said it looks like the weight's up a little bit. They list you at 330 in the roster now. How's it feel? You carrying it pretty well?
Well, yeah. When we first came back from the break we had after the Cotton Bowl, I was about 330. I came down to about 320, so I'm feeling real good right now. Especially working myself back into football shape, so everything's going really smooth right now.
Have you had a chance to look back and think like what a crazy year it was that you happened to pick Cincinnati and get to play in the Cotton Bowl and play against Alabama and just take in everything that went on?
Yeah, last year was definitely special. It was a year that I'll never forget. But it was one of those things that I acknowledge it happened. I'm really happy how the year played out. Obviously, it didn't end the way we wanted it to, but it was just something to build on. So I'm just happy that I had that experience, but I'm also happy I get to take what I learned from that year into the next year.
Do you feel like you're moving into more of a leadership role now, being an older guy here now that you've had a year?
Absolutely, because this year I feel like we have a lot more younger guys. So I felt like I just needed to step into the position of leader by example. I wasn't necessarily appointed the captain, but me, I just want to be able to lead by example and help the young guys see how we do things here, and just to learn by watching what I do.
Take me through getting to know Coach Cummings. How's that relationship been? He seems like a hilarious dude.
Yeah. Actually, I knew Coach Cummings prior to here because he actually recruited me at UConn. But just being able to reconnect with him is something I never thought would happen. But I'm actually really happy it did because it's not a totally new person for me. Mostly coming in, being a coach. So somebody I've already priorly had a relationship with. And we're just able to come together and work and build something special for this year.
So he recruited you while you were in high school, but then when you got there, he had already left?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Good. Take me through this line. Some new faces, but still quite a bit of continuity. And how fun is it kind of going through this with a new coach, where everybody's getting a chance to kind of reprove themselves?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a different challenge. Like you said, we have some new guys coming in, but we also have a lot of older guys that's back. Some guys unable to participate in spring ball due to injury, but they're still very involved. Like Jake, you got Mess, coaching guys up as much as they can, trying to keep the train greased up and going, best I can say. But we got some new guys, man. We got some older guys in there, so we all just working together, pushing each other, because the new guys want to come in and compete for a spot, and the old guys want to not be entitled or not be comfortable and just keep working. So it's real, it's a lot of camaraderie in the group, and I'm just happy to see how far we go as a unit.
Does it feel any different with Gino calling the shots, running the show? Does the offense feel any different? Does it feel pretty similar?
Honestly, personally, I feel like the offense, operating a little bit more smoother. Just under Coach Gino, I really like Coach Gino as an offensive coordinator. So I think the offense is headed in a great direction, honestly.
Ben and Evan and Brady competing for that starting spot. What are you seeing from those guys back there that you're getting used to so far?
Oh yeah, as a team, you have to love the competition that those guys, are giving out, and it's only day two. You just never know who's going to be the guy. It's constant competition, and that's what we want because that makes everybody better, and that forces everybody to bring their A game to the table. And at the end of the day, that's what we want. We want the best guy who's going to play the best to be out there.
What's the main goal for James Tunstall as a senior?
Just keep getting better. Don't be complacent. Just keep working. Keep working on my craft, just continue to be a leader as much as I can, and obviously just help the team out as best as possible.
Glad you don't have to see my Jay on the other side every day?
I wouldn't necessarily say glad, but he's doing great things, especially in Indy. He had a terrific day, so I love competing against him, honestly. You really run into guys like that, so happy, but then again, I'm sad to see him go because he's making me better. He's making me a better player. So
What's it say to all you guys to turn on the combine and see 8 Bearcats?
See 8 of them, it's crazy. It's something I've obviously never experienced. I had a lot of guys I was able to watch, and I even had some other guys who I didn't necessarily play with, but I knew. So it was just a real special year in terms of combine, just to see all those guys out there and just to see how far and how hard they work to be where they are. It's just exciting for me because I want to be there one day. So.
All right. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Of course. Anytime.